You can spend every single day at the gym, meticulously counting every gram of protein you eat, and still find yourself losing the battle against muscle loss, especially as the years go by. It's a frustrating cycle. We've all heard the standard advice. To build muscle, you need more protein and more weights. But what if that's only half the story? What if the real key, the missing link to preserving your strength, isn't just protein, but a specific type of protein most people ignore? That key is collagen. But here's a critical piece of the puzzle that often gets overlooked. Not all collagen is created equal. Many turn to powdered supplements only to be disappointed. That's because they can lack the natural compounds, like gelatin, that are abundant in whole food sources. Others try beef bone broth, but nutritional experts like Dr. Laura Rodriguez have pointed out that for seniors, the collagen concentration in a typical bowl is often far too low to make a significant impact on muscle tissue. To truly see a difference, you need a daily intake of around 15 grams of highly bioavailable collagen. So, where can you find it? In this investigation, we're going to reveal 2 liquid collagen powerhouses that contain up to 8 times more of this muscle-supporting protein than standard bone broth. I'll start with the second best source, which is easier to find. Then, I'll unveil the absolute gold standard that is hiding in plain sight. And stick with me, because later I will expose 3 common foods you must never combine with collagen. These pairings don't just stop your progress. They can create inflammatory compounds in your body. The last one is something most people eat several times a week. Let's begin. The first source we'll examine is fish skin broth. A single cup of properly prepared fish skin broth can contain an incredible 12 to 15 grams of collagen. This marine-based collagen has a unique advantage. Its molecular structure allows it to be absorbed far more efficiently by the body. For anyone concerned with age-related muscle decline or sarcopenia, this means the building blocks get to where they're needed faster. This collagen provides direct support to the structure of your muscle fibers and the vital connective tissues that keep your muscles strong and resilient. But the benefits don't stop there. As researchers have noted, fish skin is also a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids and the mineral selenium. These nutrients are powerful anti-inflammatories. They help calm the chronic inflammation that can hinder muscle recovery and growth after any physical activity. The omega-3s also play a role in improving protein synthesis, meaning your body becomes better at using all the protein you consume. Historically, cultures around the world have understood this intuitively. For instance, in traditional Chinese wellness practices, fish-based broths have been used for centuries as a remedy for what they termed muscle-withering disease, a testament to its long-recognized restorative power. Preparing it is straightforward. You simmer skins from fatty fish like salmon or cod for a few hours with aromatics like ginger and a pinch of sea salt. The true sign of success is when the broth cools into a gel. That's how you know it's packed with potent, muscle-supporting collagen. You can add it to scrambled eggs, use it as a base for a vegetable soup, or simply sip on a warm cup with your dinner. But even if you drink fish skin broth daily, you might be missing out on a crucial element for maximizing muscle growth. That's where our number 1 source comes in, as it works in perfect synergy with marine collagen. This brings us to the most potent source, chicken feet broth. Now stay with me here. While it might sound unusual to some, chicken feet broth is a nutritional titan, delivering a massive 15 to 18 grams of collagen per cup. This collagen is rich in type 1 and type 2 forms, which are essential for rebuilding not just muscle fibers, but also the cartilage that protects your joints. The result? Stronger muscles and less joint discomfort during exercise, creating a positive feedback loop for staying active. What's truly remarkable, and a point that experts like Dr. Rodriguez highlight, is that chicken feet are a natural source of glucosamine and chondroitin. These are the same compounds found in expensive joint health supplements. They work to reduce inflammation in and around the muscles, which can drastically shorten recovery times and allow you to build strength more effectively. In South Korean culinary traditions, chicken feet soup has been a staple for generations, prized for its ability to promote bone and joint strength. Ancient wisdom recognized that these humble ingredients contain some of the most powerful restorative compounds available. To make it, you just simmer clean chicken feet for 4 to 6 hours with onions, carrots, and herbs until the broth becomes rich and gelatinous upon cooling. Here is the secret synergy. When you combine fish skin broth and chicken feet broth, perhaps alternating them daily, you provide your body with a full spectrum of both marine and land-based collagens. This creates a complete amino acid profile that is incredibly difficult to get from a single source. The fish collagen is absorbed quickly for immediate repair, while the chicken collagen offers long-term structural support. Together, they form a powerful team to rebuild your muscles from the inside out. However, all of these benefits can be completely erased if you pair these broths with the 3 foods I'm about to mention. The last one is especially common and may shock you. You see, certain food combinations can neutralize the benefits of collagen, or worse, create toxic byproducts that actively harm your muscle and joint tissues. After analyzing numerous nutritional studies and consulting the work of leading researchers in muscle preservation, I've identified the 3 most damaging combinations to avoid. The #1 food to never pair with any collagen-rich meal is white rice. So many people add a scoop of white rice to their soups and broths, believing it's a harmless way to make the meal more filling. But this simple grain is a secret saboteur of your muscle-building goals. White rice has a very high glycemic index, meaning it causes a rapid surge in blood sugar. When you consume it with collagen, this sugar spike interferes with your body's ability to absorb and utilize those precious collagen proteins for muscle repair. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated this effect clearly. It found that high glycemic foods significantly reduced muscle protein synthesis. But it gets worse. When the high sugar load from white rice combines with the rich mineral content in these broths, it can lead to the formation of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These are harmful compounds that accumulate in your muscle tissues, promoting inflammation and accelerating muscle breakdown. You are inadvertently creating the very problem you're trying to solve. A patient of Dr. Rodriguez, an 87-year-old named Arthur, had been drinking bone broth for months with no results. It turned out he was eating it with white rice every single day. Once he swapped the rice for a low glycemic grain like quinoa, he began to feel stronger, and tests showed his muscle mass was finally improving. The lesson is clear. Keep white rice away from your collagen meals. The second food to avoid is alcohol. A glass of wine with dinner or a nightcap before bed is a common ritual, but if you're serious about building muscle, combining alcohol with your collagen broth is a disastrous choice. Even a moderate amount of alcohol can inhibit muscle protein synthesis by as much as 37%. It effectively disrupts your body's ability to process the amino acids from the collagen, rendering your healthy broth almost useless. The timing makes this even more critical. Consuming alcohol in the evening interferes with the natural muscle repair cycle that occurs during deep sleep. Alcohol blocks a key pathway known as mTOR signaling, which your muscles rely on to absorb and use proteins for growth. Furthermore, when alcohol mixes with the high concentration of amino acids in collagen broths, it can create aldehydes, toxic compounds that cause cellular damage in muscle tissue. The solution is simple. On days you are focusing on muscle recovery, avoid alcohol entirely. Your collagen broth should never have to compete with alcohol in your system. If you found that surprising, the last food is even more insidious. The final food you should never pair with collagen-rich broths is bacon. Bacon, with its smoky, salty flavor, might seem like the perfect addition to a savory broth, but this processed meat is one of the worst culprits for sabotaging muscle growth. A single strip is loaded with sodium, nitrates, and chemical preservatives. When combined with the already mineral-rich collagen broths, your sodium intake can skyrocket, leading to water retention and systemic inflammation. This inflammation directly blocks muscle protein synthesis. Research from leading institutions, including Harvard Medical School, has shown that processed meats are linked to higher inflammatory markers and significantly less muscle growth compared to clean proteins. The nitrates found in bacon are particularly problematic as they can interfere with amino acid absorption at a cellular level. But here is the hidden danger. Those preservatives in bacon react with the amino acids in your collagen broth to form nitrosamines. These are potent compounds that have been linked to muscle degeneration and an increased risk of serious diseases. I recall the story of a woman named Dorothy, an 85-year-old who loved adding bacon bits to her morning broth. For months, her joint pain worsened and her health declined, despite her diligent collagen routine. After she was advised to switch to simple grilled chicken with herbs, her inflammation markers dropped, and she finally started to see positive results. Your muscles need clean fuel, not processed chemicals. Now that you know the 2 powerful broths to build your strength and the 3 foods that can ruin your progress, I have a question for you. Which of these combinations have you unknowingly been consuming? Share your experience in the comments below. I'm always curious to read about your journey. If you're ready to finally build the strong, resilient muscles you deserve, I've created something to help you. It's my 30-day muscle recovery meal plan, which includes over 50 high-protein and collagen-rich recipes designed to maximize your results. Every recipe is crafted to avoid these toxic food combinations and includes timing strategies to optimize collagen absorption. You can find the link in the pinned comment or the description below. But there's more. In my next video, I'm revealing a technique that will completely change how you approach leg strength. Forget difficult exercises. I'm going to show you 3 specific pressure points on your legs that you can massage for just 30 seconds before bed to help activate dormant muscle fibers while you sleep. This is a clinically observed technique that has shown incredible promise. This information will be shared with my subscribers first. So, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button now. You won't want to miss it. This leg strength secret is unlike anything you've heard before. I'll see you in the next video.